Well, back for more replaying all my Wii games to get my data back. And well, last time we've did all of stored Changnan. Well, but didn't complete it. That is, and now we're going on to back to Spagonia for and wait, did I already? I guess I must have. I guess I must have already did this part here. Here, where I just got to the shrine gate. Yeah, probably must have did that. Even though it's been like a week, like 3 weeks since I've last streamed. But yeah, I guess I did because the door's open. Because I know I didn't play past this point here. I know that for a fact. Now, start this here and since last stream I did this, Sonic Unleashed has unofficially came to the PC. Which, yeah, someone was we working on that for like 6 months, I think. I don't know the full story behind the development of that, but it managed to get the HD version on PC, but not the Wii version here, unfortunately. But maybe that can happen at some point in the future, who knows. Then, even with me doing this and if that PC version announced, that put me in a very HD mood for doing playing through the HD version again, on my own time, that is. And yeah, I even managed to do a couple things that I didn't do, like the file I did the Let's Play on back in late 2019. I went back for that, got the remaining S things I didn't get, as well as do all the hot dog missions, which weren't really hard to say. It was just more so time consuming. But yeah, I eventually did it. And yeah, now I can officially say I got 100% in everything in Sonic Unleashed in the HD version. Oh, and I also maxed out the ring count. Which is something I never thought I would do as well, but I did it. And wall jumping always felt a little tough though, and no. I don't know if I can still get him. No, I missed. Oh well, it's not like I need to take that pathway, unless there's an item I need to get, which I can get on my own time. And yeah. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I was supposed to go up on the spring there, not just go down. If I recall correctly, I think if you jump at a certain point there, you find a little bit of an alternate pathway, but maybe I'm thinking of a different stage. Launch your missiles at me, and I can just jump over, and then just boost into you and destroy you. And get another item in the process. And look at that. 5 seconds to spare from the S rank. And so, like, my plan for this weekend here is to try to finish up the Sonic Unleashed on the Wii here. Here, that's the plan. And also, if you hear any background noise, someone upstairs, but I told him I was going to be streaming here before I started, so all was fine. And go right into the wall. Those Looney Tunes physics. But yeah, recently, yeah, and they both blew up. I think it was called Looney Tunes movie that stars Daffy and Porky Pig. Came out in theaters when it wasn't supposed to. It almost got shelved or scrapped, but it managed to came out. And I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll see it at some point. And okay, still nobody knows me. Wow, nobody know. Chip never really said something like that in the HD version. And wow, so because that was like a plot point that kind of just dropped after Apatow. So that's good to know. That's still something that they kept going on through here. You know what? Even if it's just in little subtle bits. Oh, good, got some music. And nobody's here. Okay. And the back gate. And nope. There we go. Yeah, if that would get the template for the daytime stage. Still always find it interesting how you do the day. It's the only continent where you do the daytime. One of the stages after you clear the boss fight. But maybe that's just me. Oop. Got, you know what? Might as well go for one of these since I have enough medals for him. Good. Well, because yeah, even though logically I should really just do this off camera, but I want to have a chance to show what this would be like if I was collecting all the stuff in it. So, yeah, and right, there's no button to just immediately change back. I have to wait for it to happen. Although I could just crawl like this and stay like this forever, but no. And it just glitches like that. No, I definitely need that. Because getting permanent lives can really help in this game. It's kind of a shame that the cap is only 15. But, oh well. Nope. Need to change back. Yeah, but, yeah. Because my plan is to at least finish this whole entire game in just two more streams. And that's counting this one. But, yeah. I can't do that if I'm just going for all this stuff here. Well, at least that was like relative. At least that one was a pretty simple one. Not too complicated. But yeah, I won't go in for any more. And yeah, I'm gonna have to open the door here. Not like I need to go in there, because you could just go through the entire game without having to open that door, but I might as well just open it because. And on to the daytime stage of Changnan. And as for how far I'm hoping to make it in the stream, my goal is to try to at least finish. At least probably try to restore Shamar. I'm hoping you can do that, but that might be a bit far. But we'll see how much progress I can make in just 2 hours. because after all, I could probably, if I wanted to, I could try to clear this entire game in one sitting, but oh shoot. You know what? I'm restarting that. 'Cause I'm not happy. I pressed the left button there on the D-pad. No. And something in my post I made a while back showing the checklist of how much progress I've made on the series here since in the span of a year. At the bottom I mentioned games I won't be doing because I didn't have much progress on them. Or they were just games I've gotten after I have. There was just no lock on it. Maybe I was supposed to do the one before. Oh well. Oh well. It probably was that. I don't even remember taking this pathway here because I've always taken the left or the middle one. But hey, it's kinda cool. But yeah, one of those games here I meant, which was Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I decided, you know what, I might as well just do that game as part of this series. Despite the fact that I don't have any data on that game I've lost. So I might as well just do it. Plus, yeah, give me an opportunity to play that game since, well, Sonic Racing Crossroads coming out, and yeah, might as well have, because I definitely want to do that game before Crossroads comes out. So it'll give me a good opportunity to, and I don't know if I'll do the first Sonic Riders game on stream or not. But I'll think about that. And yeah. I missed. Shoot. Yeah, this part can be a little tricky to get through. Especially if you're trying to go for the rings now. And do some rings. Thank you. Now I can just skate across the water here and And there is an ultimate pathway I could go on around here, but need to find who it was. Because I don't remember the exact spot. Actually, there it is. It's over there. It was a little more obvious than I thought. So I think there was an item here I can get. Well, for a second I thought I was about to overshoot the ramp there because of the light speed dash. Oh, I should go get the S rank. Oh, well, definitely not now. Well, no S rank for me on that. This, that's okay. I'll just play the stage again on my own time. So I want to check up here because I think there's an item up here. Oh, yeah, there is. And a dynamic camera angle there. It's got a little bit of artwork, and yeah, I want to continue playing. Why won't die? Because it just started a little bit ago. 200 rings? Okay, no problem. It'd be much easier to collect 200 rings here than in Casino Park's Team Chaotix's mission where you had to collect 200 there. Yeah, 117 rings, good. Let's get some more. And keep like speed dashing on 3 rings away, but that doesn't matter because that's right there. Those were the last ones I needed. And yeah, also off camera on my own time, I went back and got the remaining S ranks in the stages I missed that I didn't get them in the whale hog stages. So I got a few collectible sealing there, and even increased my life counter on by going through the Gaia gates, through those side doors. Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that off as we go off through this here off camera. But I might go for one of those on occasion, just to give a little glimpse of what it'd be like if I was collecting all those legitimately. And I'd have to not break a single vase. First, ice in ice cap. No, not ice cap, and cool edge, not ice cap. Why did I say that? And now it's not breaking any vases. This one I think makes more sense to me, because does ice really belong to someone up there in Alaska? I don't know. I mean, it probably is, but if there are no villages or igloos around, then I don't think it belongs to anyone. Alright, now back to Spagonia to fight the egg devil way. I was about to say Lancer, but no, it's the egg devil way. The egg Lancer is the Atabat one. Yeah. And now I go up to over here to connect the two pieces together, and the door will open. And there. Now on to the boss fight. And no doors open up here on the side, but that's fine. Maybe there'll be a couple in Alaska. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But in the meantime, let's fight the egg devil way. And which is actually piloted by Eggman in this version, and not by these little robots that sound like Orbot. Which did look into it. Turns out his name in this game is actually called SA55, if I remember correctly. Because I looked into it, and like, is he really named Orbot in this? Oh. I boosted a little early. Ah man, didn't get those rings. But yeah, I never noticed that was his Orbot's name in this game was SA55. Wonder why I was that. And again, it was just a prototype name for his prototype design, I guess. And so, yeah, that's what it is. And I guess one thing I will say about this boss fight I do like over the HD version is that the quick steps are you don't quick step as far to the left or right in this one than you do in the HD one. Yeah, because in the HD one when you quick step from side to side you go like much farther you go like much farther to the like almost to the edge of the platform here and instead of here you go like midway through which I honestly prefer that, especially since in the HD one there are medals in those spots that you have to collect. Pointing all your lasers, Eggman. True. Oh, shoot. I went right in that, but at least I still have boost. Ooh. Gotcha. And one hit to go. Too bad I can't just combo him one of his hits here, but oh well. At least this is the last hit. Ooh. Oh, really? How about this? Yeah. If I somehow missed that, I would have been like, are you serious? There we go. We did it. And there we go. And that's done. Now we get restore the third continent. Well, technically that was the second continent, but yeah. And now we have the option to turn it from day to night whenever we want. So if I just press Z, I can change it to night. And then I just noticed the camera angle for this changes a little bit. I never noticed that before, because like if you look on the left here, like where my pointer is, at nighttime, you can see the edge of a little bit more in this direction here. And okay, so it's actually a little more zoomed out when it's nighttime here. I never noticed that before. I wonder if it's the same thing for like some of the other ones. I'll have to look into that. I will do that on my own time, though. Oh, so now we head up onto Alaska, do the nighttime stage there. I guess the nighttime stages, because we got to do, I think, it was either 3 or 4. It was either starting with this continent or the next one, where we have to do 4 whale hog stages in a row. I think it was this one, but find out soon enough. Yeah, Yeah, you're not afraid again. What a nice guy. He gave me the moon tablet. Template. Whatever that was. Yeah, and we didn't need to talk to everyone. It's nice. You know, well, got one door opened up here. That we can go into. Well, might as well since I'm here. It feels like I'm getting a little sense of deja vu from this, and I found the music. And right after open the door, or to get that in here. Oh, change back so I can open the door. Yeah. No, right, I have to hold the button. Got that, and last but not least is this. And it's another one up. I'll gladly take that. Because I definitely need more. We'll need more lives later on here. And it's much quicker to do this, but it's a shame it just turned you back to the werehog like that right away there. But yeah, I'm glad I got two one-ups from that. Sure helps a lot. But off we run through the cold night here. Yeah, I was able to level up a little bit from when I was replaying those werehog stages on my own. But, yeah, it wasn't too much. Like, I gained, like, a new move or something. And... Look, already we're not even running into a single enemy, and... Let's get a good start here. Not fighting enemies right away. And now we are. But yeah, and one of the things they add in that PC version of Unleashed is that you can turn off the battle music, the werehog battle music here, so you don't have to deal with hearing this music all the time, which I personally don't mind it too much. I admit it does get a little bit annoying because you just want to hear the actual levels music itself and not just the battle theme for all of it. But yeah, it is nice they added that, and yeah, they even added button layouts for Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 for buttons icons, and even added to where the werehog, when you can transform into a werehog knight, or they are night cycle where you just pause and select that. They added the options between the PS3 or Xbox 360 one, which the PS3 one is just the sun and moon metal just switching between each other, and yeah, it is a little boring, but it is kind of interesting for me because I never owned a PS3. I know my friend Griffin does, and well, at least he did back then. I don't know if he still has it though. But that's something I could ask him, but I won't. But that's not a priority because I have more important priorities I want to discuss with him at some point. That I won't go into because it's a little bit more personal. Oh. Oh. Bombs away! Bombs away! Bombs away! There, took you out, no problem. And, oh, there it is. No, that's it for the stage. Didn't get enough force collected, but yeah, it was only like 80 short, but oh well. But hey, at least I'll level up my health. Yeah, like, I think I got this since last time, and maybe even that as well, but I can't remember when I got off camera. But yeah, that stage went pretty quickly, It was under 3 minutes. It's also a little crazy to me thinking that of how short some of the Whalehog stages are in the HD version, because I look at like stages like Chengnan, Chamoy, and Adabat at night, and I'm like, that's it? Wow, that was like so much shorter than the Wii version. And doing the hot dog missions is real proof of that. Because you'll be amazed by the time they tell you to get for some of those. It was when you're just speed running for the stage. And there's one back there, but did I pass it? I might have. Because I can't just jump across that. Oh, I see an enemy over there. Oh. There he is. Just didn't... Yeah. Just went across here and... Whoop. Yeah, got that item. Oh, almost there. I was like, almost could have. Okay, heck there. Well, a little speedrunning tactics there. Yeah. Now to actually make progress on the stage here. There's one of the ice there. Like there, you. Oh, dude. Can't pick him up in this version. Or if you can, then I just never tried it before. Okay, yeah, you can. Yeah, there, you finished. I finished you all there. I'm gonna grab some more rings, and I think I'm supposed to go up that ledge over to the left there, but I want to go up here first. There, because there's a little something in there that I can get. Phew. Well, actually, I think I know what's coming up now. It's one that I remember dying on quite a bit on back in the day. These little guys here. How many more of these guys are spawning in here? Okay, well that's all of them. You don't even need to grab onto that ledge there. But better safe than sorry. I did not want to go on that. Yeah, I wanted to break the 2 bases here just to get something that I probably didn't need because I was filled up on unleash energy. And slowly across the bridge here. And yeah, Goldwing's over there, but I have to make a huge leap of faith here. Who needs to grab onto that when you can just dash across? Shoot! Ah! Worst part was he was about to grab onto it as well. Well, but it ultimately does not matter. Now I'm just rushing too much here. Oof. And now I can definitely long jump that. And of course this part here. It's like that one part at the end of Changnan Night where you're jumping on these rock small platforms here and trying to not fall off. There we go, made it. But even though I died, I still managed to get the S rank. Yeah, it's good to know that it saves your progress. Rest like the rings you collected, your much energy you've gained, etc. So in a way that kind of makes getting the S ranks here a little bit easier. Of course, you could still die in like the HD version and at some point midway through the level and still get the S rank. Like hell, even in Changnan Night on the last state, right before you fight that final enemy, you could die there and still get the A rank if you get enough quick time events in it. Which is a little crazy to think. Oof. Right, I have to go in here to hit the switch first. That has been annoying. Just going up against a slightly slanted wall can ruin your double jump. Oh, found an item. So I can open the door here. But yeah, since Sonic Unleashed the HD version came to PC in like in an unofficial way, it's a fan-made version. And so, I wonder what that's gonna mean when Sega actually decides, hey, we're gonna remaster this game. And I wonder what that would be like. Like, will it be better than the fan-made one that's made or not? Who knows, me. Yeah, after Generations' remaster last year, I think Sega can do a good enough job at a remaster like that. Because, Yeah, they nailed the gameplay pretty on point there. The only thing that will make some fans a little hesitant about it now is if they redub the cutscenes. I don't think they would do that for Unleash. Generations, I can see why. I can understand, because that game is just short. That game barely has a story, and it's not too many cutscenes to where it's worth redubbing. Because after all, that's probably the main reason why they didn't redub Colors Ultimate. But yeah, if there's one thing I can give Colors Ultimate over Sonic X Shadow Generations, that they didn't go out of the way to redub the story for the remaster. So that's one positive I can give to Colors Ultimate. Yeah, so that's probably more likely the case, because it was just a short game. Generations was a short game. They figured, we could easily redub that. And, okay, that was the. See what the rest of them are. We got all three, and let's run over to the door and go. It's interesting how you're going for like a ruined temple. It's like a ruined palace here in the cave. Well, you don't really go for that in the HD version. Well, you kind of do, but it's not having. You don't have like not like this is what I mean. Yeah, this is pretty cool. In a way, making the Wii version, making their own assets and doing their own thing with it. With the levels, makes it stand out a bit more in some areas. Which, it's one thing I guess I can give the Wii version over the HD ones, that it makes some areas that you go to and that stand out a bit more, because you're doing certain things you don't really do in the HD version. I believe we're having a big enemy around here, but you know what? I'm doing it now. Yeah, I can knock you guys out in like one punch. Who's next? Alright, big boys. Now for you. Out of Unleash, unfortunately. Ow! At least they're getting a little extra health from killing him, and those guys hurt him as well. But that is funny that the big guys can get hurt by their own enemies. Those bombers. Oh, that's very easy, just with the exception of the first stage. But you know, that's okay. Okay, so it was just 3 stages here. And yeah, somehow daytime there. And now we just have to go back to Professor Pickle because it just doesn't occur to Sonic in this version to go straight to the boss fight. Hey, but at least I don't mind it as much. It's not as big of a deal here because you just have cutscene. All you're just doing is navigating through some menus to get there and back. So it's honestly not that big of a deal, really. I mean, like if we were playing if it was a thing in the HD version, then it kind of would be. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tablet. Well, there. Now on to the boss fight, and we have two continents and it's not even an hour yet of the stream. And that's part of that's due to the fact that we don't have as many cutscenes to deal with. So that's one of the reasons why we were just flying through this a bit. Because most of the cutscenes are just at the beginning and the end of the game here. And all the minor ones are just like pretty short and don't convey much here, but they do convey some like this. Yeah, I didn't turn up the cutscene volume in that cutscene because I didn't have convey. There was barely any dialogue there. It was just some grunting noises and Chip going, "Oh no." You think you're so cool being trapped behind with that shield there? Well, I'm gonna destroy these generators and get up to you and kick your butt. If you had one, that is. Because I don't think you have one. Or is there more to this guy's body underneath this here? No idea. At least I can hit you in whatever spot I want and not just in a certain part of your body. That's a little liquid. Here, catch. Yeah, you make a good popsicle there. And now you're gonna start launching an attack at me. Good. Are you? Okay, so when you launch out attacks now once you on the second phase. I guess not in this one. I know he does in the HD one. Alright, you and me. Ow. I don't want to keep doing that jump move there. I think he just eats that. It's just kind of a little weird. Just eat it all whole and doesn't get digested. I know now you start attacking. Alright, it's taking a while to charge that up there. And one more. Yeah, let me thank you guys out. No, okay, let's finish you off. Throw up one more container of liquid. Aw, I accidentally destroyed it. What's wrong with me? Good news is that I don't need that in order to kill him. I could just kill him without it, but if I want the S-Rank, I'm gonna need to. And wow, right when he was about to ground pound. That's funny. Sorry, I'm in a rush here. And that's done now. Now we restored that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Oh, the Earthshaker, yeah! Good. Soon. Still quite a ways to go in order to get fully leveled up there. No point in turning up the dial volume here because it's just grunting noises. Yeah. Looks like this is starting to come together. And now we go back to Spagonia one last time. You know, and then we can head on to Shamar. Just having like this angle here, it almost looks like it's just already put back in and connected. But, and yeah, back to Spagonia for this last time. For the story in order to clear the game. So, and now I have an actual cutscene here.
All systems are green. Dark Gaia activation is confirmed on all 7 continents. Electromagnetic homing signals are locked on. All units converging on point zero.
Yes, perfect. Gathering Dark Gaia's pieces is such a pain. I'll have them come to me instead. A brilliant shift in perspective. An idea worthy of Dr. Eggman. Super genius.
Your skill at self-aggrandizement is unparalleled.
Silence! Activate the Dark Gaia fusion furnace. And while you're at it, get those energy conversion circuits warmed up.
Understood. Commencing Project Dark Gaia. Requesting final clearance.
Granted. Finally, my ambitions will be achieved.
Of course they will, Eggman. They sure will. On to Shamar now. And we only have a tiny bit piece of Shamar restored. Right over here. It's pretty kind of funny when you look at it that way. And now we need to find where Professor Pickle put up his laboratory. Or around here. In the back alley, where I have a knife. Yeah, this doesn't. Nothing looks suspicious here. Does this even look like an alleyway? Not to me. It's not. Because this is just the same area from the back alley, just from a different angle. And yeah, the assistant's over here with us and Shamar. When the HE1, he just stayed back in Begonia. Again, we were technically out there because that's where the back alley was. Yeah, we weren't lost. We were just sightseeing around the city of Shamar. After all, I think Shamar in the HD version is the most populated parted area in continent of where you go to. Because I think it has the most people in it that you can talk to. I'm actually have to count that out in the HD version and see. But I'll save that for another time. Well, looks like at the rate we're going, looks like we will be able to restore all of Shamar Hyoka. None of these doors I can open up. But at the rate we're going, we might be able to just do that. And so, I'm all for it. Or even if we just reach it before the boss fight, then I'm fine with that too. So, but yeah, looks like we will be able to reach my goal of what I wanted to for the stream here, and next stream should be able to he'll finish this here and not boosting yet, cause alright now. I guess I am now. Boost. And I don't know what's with it with this stage here of having a bunch of slopes that you could just go up the side like this and reach a slightly higher area. Well, that one back there didn't really matter unless it had an item up there, but yeah. No, I want to go up there. And no button to center the camera. Oh shoot, nah, never mind. We'll just go. Because I don't want to keep wasting my time going up there. And it looked like Sonic's running animation there was a little messed up there because maybe yeah it was there. Wonder how that will look at 60 frames per second. See, because this game runs at 30 frames. See, which at least it's consistent for its frame rate here. I'll give it that. No! Haha! Saved it! Didn't manage to save it, and I didn't fall. I jumped over that, but not like it mattered because it would have led to the same area. I don't even need the quick step. I could just hold. I just have to boost. That's all. Doorbell ringing. Not getting the yes ring. 2 stages in a row. Well, I didn't get the yes ring on them, but I don't mind replaying these stages. Because after all, they are pretty quick and easy for the most part. Well, maybe not fully easy. At least they are to me, because I've played them a ton back in the day. And doing the Lightspeed Dash, well, guess what? Well, I already done it plenty of times. Yeah, of course, the idea is that you were meant to get the upgrade for here, but not sure if you were gonna if the Wii version was gonna have upgrades. It's like in the HD version. Really don't know. Nice, it tripped right away. There. Ah, man. I missed the spring. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm going downhill now. Jake, what? Why didn't you say go? I shook. Oh well. Well, at least this way we get to see some of the lower pathways out this here. So that's one thing going forward. And now he's gonna reach the goal without destroying any jar. Jarvis would be mad if from Luigi's mansion. Oh wait, can't go that way because of the. Have to actually jump there otherwise. Boom. Yeah. Then. At least I'm able to show like some of the alternate pathways this time, which I wasn't able to, so I do too much on some of the previous areas. Damn it. And you. Once again at this here. I get a boost right away. You know what? Might as well take all 3 rails for once. We'll just roll along you and I don't have to break any more of these here. There. I'm not boosting until now. Oh, I wanted to boost at the end there. And yeah, this one here would. Well, at least we're not doing that annoying one for the bobsled thing, or I guess it's supposed to be a buggy or something. But at least that's like a completely optional one here. And yeah, this is like one of those stages where I purposely don't try to get all the rings as fast as I can to see what more the level is at first. Well, at least every now and then, but as I found out there was a mission going for the full level, that's pretty pointless. And now on to Adabat. night. And yeah, time to do 8 whale hog stages in about 4 in Adamat and 4 in Shamar. And oh boy. So let's get into this here. Just by first talking to townspeople. Actually, come to think of it, I think this is supposed to be a mirror. Is this mirrored? Mirrored the huge map thing from above here. I think it's this. This might be mirrored, judging by the looks of it. I don't know. It could be. It's also just possible I'm looking at it from the other angle. Oh well. And before that dog and start the nighttime stage. I don't think there are any. And I don't think there are any doors I could open on the side. Side for this one. But I will say, having the water in here makes it stand out a little bit. Let's see. No. But the Shamai one's not opened yet. I guess because I could just go back there first. Show something that's probably it. So, but in the way we technically been to all the your gates here. Which means I could just go back to anyone I want and try to get metal for some open doors there on my own time. And now, to be honest, the longer version of the stage here that's split up into 4. There. Grab that crate and go for a little run here. Yeah, could just do that, but shoot. Yeah. Shoot. Jumping along here and I can't jump in this. We're holding it. Enemies in this version. And we have not had anyone in the people in the live chat yet. Yeah, to be fair, I'm doing this doing school hours on a Friday, so that's partly it. But maybe next stream will go a little better. We'll have a couple people show up because it'll be the weekend. Shoot. I keep thinking I was holding up for some reason on that, but I'm supposed to shake. Just tempted to jump there, but then I try to speed run it, but I'd rather not. Well, this is one case that we're having these walls around here. It kind of helps. I want to take out these flying enemies first here. Plus I can get a little extra health, and you know what, might as well, since there's no big enemy on this stage here, might as well do it. Phew, nearly ran off there. I didn't even need to grab onto the ledge. But yeah, you're taking out your own here. Oh, not done yet. Good thing that I have these crates here, so I can just crate them around here. I guess, I should say cradle them around and get off me, you fucking enemy. Yeah, and there, no more of them. Oh wait, need one of them for that box there. Whew. Oh, right. The idea is that you're supposed to put the other one up on there. Will that little bit there make it, that skip to make a difference? We're about to find out. It did not make a difference. Yeah, now we're on to a pretty annoying stage here with the rafts and the whirlpool. And wait for the raft to come over in. And we just sit on here and enjoy the ride. Might as well just go around and get that little bit of experience there. Imagine if they made a carousel like this. Let's put a carousel in the middle of where a whirlpool would be. That would be something. And just have to come back around here and hit it, and now on to over there now. And something I have been started doing was that actually watching the entire series of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Sure, I used to watch it quite a lot back in the day, but yeah, then I eventually just stopped watching it since then. However, recently, a few days ago, the head writer of the show, passed away, which is disappointing. And he was like 58 when he died, but yeah, kind of a young age. Yeah. And probably could have just had one pole instead of two, but the idea is that you're supposed to slide down onto the raft here, so that's the idea of it. Yeah, just slide down the pole onto it. I jumped way too early there. That. One thing I could do is just jump to the middle of that there. What? Worst part was I had it too, so. I could have just done that instead. Of course, yeah, I could just go straight to the end of the state where all I need to go, but I want to get the items, so I can't just do that. I mean, I could, but could just go straight to the end, but I still want to get the items, and I could just get them off camera, but I think it's just best to try to get everything I can now, so I don't have to replay the stage later. And I could just want a small one may come then, or I thought for sure it spawned here, but why did I try that? And it spawned me over here. Thing about it too is that I need to get over in the middle. Oof. Yeah. If I didn't have these extra lives, I probably would have gotten the game over. Yeah, enemies there. Anytime now. Okay. Just run along you and yeah, I'm gonna go in here to get a little something. All that just for an item. Well, I'm taking out these guys because I don't want to deal with them. You know what? Might as well. Yeah, it's nice that you can just activate the unleash whenever you want. Wow, I took him out when I was about to run out. Yeah, well. I think you could stand on these and. Food. Freaking electric witches. And they're just coming straight over to me. And there's someone by the way before I can pick them up. Wow. Freaking enemies, get off me. Can you just hold still for me to kill you? There. I think I have a big dude. Oh, guess not. Still managed to get the S rank though, despite that. If I wouldn't reach the time requirement. Yeah, and crazy is that we're not even halfway. Well, we're only halfway through. I was about to say we're not even halfway. Well, if we're counting the Shamar Night stages, then we will. I would say we're not even halfway, but we're only halfway through the Adabat stages here. Invisible wall. And what's enemies gonna spawn? Okay, there they are. Oh, you're nearly dead now. Yeah, a lot. We had to take care of the witch first, cause you can move around when you looks like you when you don't even see when it's gonna happen. But yeah. So, is there anything behind here? Yep, item. And now we have to climb this tree. Yeah, my commentary is just a little bland and not much to say. That's kind of why I'm also just trying to concentrate here, but yeah. It's gonna go sometimes. Phew. Oh boy, this part might give me a bit annoying. I can reach that, come on. Yeah, I actually have to kill them. I can't. Oh wait, I'm about to go off. I just realized. I know. Well, let me weaken you first. Oh man, I thought it would die from that. Well, okay, there. Cross the little wood. Not sure if this is supposed to be a bridge that's overgrown or not. It probably is. Boom. No, nothing up there, but there is an item way over there. And I think I know where another one is in the stage. Or I'm thinking of the next one. But either way, yeah, going for this one next. Cool. And let's go now to hitch a ride. Oh, it's a pretty long ride here, I'll give it that. Like, I'm technically touching the ground there. Yeah, that's definitely the longest one of those things you hold on to them for. Oh. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely thinking of the next stage. Oh, man, you have to hang on to that electric enemy there. And he didn't, luckily he didn't, and try to attack. Well, okay, I heard him there. I don't want to lunge, I just want to stay still and fight. And it made it. Yeah, 3 in a row I got all S-Sphinx in the Whale Hog stages. Will be 4 in a row to complete all out of at night. Well, 4 pieces of concept art in a row there. Yeah, no, this was the stage I was thinking of that had it. What I was thinking of in there. Food. Alright, no. Why would you grab on back to where I fell? I'm technically touching the spikes now. There. I don't know. Wouldn't let me jump back for some reason. Now going for a little ride on a gondola here. Wonder what this would be like to ride in real life here. Probably would have some walls. Because it'd be a little too dangerous just to ride on the like this here. I'm not going in unleash mode yet because I want to get a little bit more unleash before I do that. Might as well now. Hey, you made me mad. Come on. Oh, you're finished. Grab the rings. And, of course, I'm going to get up here to get the item. Yeah, it looks like there's something over in that ledge back there, but no, it's just an invisible wall. And I'd have to control the gun on where I wanted to go. And let's take it around back around again to the other side, and then we can have it in the middle to jump across. Yeah, really just looks like for a second that it's too high for you, but I guess that's kind of how it can be sometimes, especially when you switch from the HD version to this, because you jump higher in this one than in the HD one. Whew, I almost shot the platform a bit, but slipped off. Thank God the enemy spawned. Need all those things I can get in here. And have a group of big enemies to fight coming up here. If by no group of big enemies, I mean probably one or two. But just you have to fight these fucking witches again. Oh my gosh, I'm much rather fight the big dudes than you and then the witches here, because at least these guys don't just teleport right when it looks like you're about to hit them. There, you're finished. And there, let's play catch. Oh, did it too soon. Ah man, couldn't avoid it in time. Well, at least I took down mostly one of them from. Didn't. You're nearly dead here. Ooh. Nothing else I'm missing there. Shoot, no, there was nothing back there. On that side, it's this side. It's twice now where I had near death, where I almost died. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Things were definitely not needed for some of these areas here, but I appreciate them. And oh boy, this ending part here with all the platforms here. Remember what I used to do is I would just go up to the pole, climb up the pole over here, and then just lure them up to me. We can then just fight them all up here. I do not want to grab onto the pole. I want to grab these guys and throw them at you. The unfortunate thing is there's multiple waves of these enemies. No! I missed time my jump. And oh, there's the witch. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I have to fight him do the grand total of 3 time groups of these enemies here. Yeah, I don't know who thought this idea using these platforms here were a good idea. There, finished. Finished in under 8 minutes. And still got the S rank. Well, target time was 9 minutes. I got an increase in attack. Good. Almost nothing but concept arts there, with one exception. And Now back to Shamar's doing the nighttime stage. Well, but yeah, at the very least we'll clear the very least we'll just clear the nighttime stages just and maybe do the boss fight or the boss fight of this next time, which may be tomorrow. Oh, but yeah, I'll figure it out. And food market. Yeah, now back to here. Yeah, I need that. What is this guy about to sneeze from all the sand? Yeah, now on to the nighttime stage of Shamar, which is my least favorite, well, hog stage in the Wii version. Not because it's hard, but rather because I just find it a little boring. But that's probably just me. Well, like, I wouldn't say like it's entirely boring, because there are definitely some standout moments here. Just maybe that you spend for the second half, you spend like 3/4 of it actually you spend in the canyons, not in the city. You only spend in one of the stages in the city. But yeah, since I got my S-Sphinx in out of bed, no need to do that stage again. So far, I only have to replay through 2 daytime stages and 1 werehog stage. Yeah. Alright, there's one enemy up there. Take it out in 1 punch. Getting so strong now to where most of the weaker enemies I can just take it out in 1 punch. Like, even if I went back to Adabat now, they would be pretty weak. Anything on the side? Ooh, got an item. Just when the music was getting good, too. So something hidden here, and more of that experience. And, okay, there's nothing back there. Yeah. Kill him. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm starting to hate these guys more than the witches. And yeah. Yeah, I have a blast. Oh, I missed. Yeah. Oh, still 1 more left. Yeah, I think I see an item in there, or is that just experience? Yeah, it is an item. wow, I need a crate for that, but it's not like it's required to get all of them. Oh wait, there's this one here, and 50 rings. Thank God for the iron crate. And I came from this way. Anything in here? Another item. I just love putting those items in those little alcoves there with all the lights. Alright, getting those enemies up there are a bit annoying. Since you have to climb up there and get them. I can't throw stuff at them. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I was about to do the earth shake. Grab the rings and yeah, I think this is the last section, or I guess not. Still going a bit more here. Yeah, there it is. Slow area here to get some rings and experience. And I'm going in unleash mode now. I destroyed him before he blew up. Friggin', at least these enemies I can grab, unlike those other ones. The wasp ones. The small guys doing the cutting. I was about to do a good combo on him. There. Managed to do it. And here. Let me blow you up and... There that. And... you can see where the stage ends there. Because it's supposed to continue on. Leveled up the unleash more. Good. Yeah, stage was supposed to ended around there, but you can see where just the stage ended. But now, since it's a new stage, you get more into it. I can't pick them up unless they're stunned. Flying enemies here. One punch is all I need to do on them. Just jump and punch. Oh, okay. It looked like I made it up there. Mysterious wall I could just punch through. Oh. And all that just for that and not an item. Oh, no, that's okay. And now at the fire witches. Here, catch. Oh, I got him. Good. And what's funny is he's in the fire where I can't put him out. I don't want to splash him with water. I want to do this. That killed him with the barrel. And a little hole down here with nothing. Oh wait, something. Secret area here. That looks very hidden. That I think that's one of the ones I had to look up to in order to get all any collectibles. Nope, okay. I didn't want to fall back down and climb that again. So, run around and swing across here and phew. And just hug the wall here and run along this and another big group of enemy. Just continuing this routine here. I don't have much to say on this here, but yeah. Blow up and there. Whoa, almost ran off there, but there was something I could have grabbed onto. Which I do want to do to get the item. And back we go. And something up on the roof of this here. Let me take a look. In fact, I think. Oh yeah, I see. I have to go along the wall here to get up, to get across this. Okay, an enemy did spawn. And screw all that, I can just jump down. And yeah, let's punch them all here. Thank God for invisible wall, for that purple wall preventing me from falling off. Yeah, just do that and then there. Okay, nothing over there. Let's just go. Yeah, now do have to make a number here. And yeah, since I didn't get the S rank in the first one of Alaska, technically I've got the Werehog stages I've gone. Let's see. I've gone 8 S-Wings in a row. If I get S-Wings for the rest of these Werehog stages, then that's 10 in a row for the 10 in a row. Oh, for the Werehog stages, that is. But if we're counting the daytime stages, then at this point it would have just been 6. Actually, no. Yeah, it would be 6. Going back to you? No. Well, something that did come out recently, yesterday was or a few days ago was the new trailer for Elio, for the next Pixar movie that was supposed to come out before Inside Out 2, but got delayed. And looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to check it out when it comes out. And also, yeah, they announced, I think just yesterday, for another Pixar sequel, and it's Coco 2. And I think, yeah, first one worked better as a standalone movie. I would have been fine with it just being a standalone movie, but here we are going with another sequel here. And the thing about all the originals that came out after Toy Story 4 to I guess to now, is that they kind of set the way. Oh wow, I was too close to him. They kind of set the way for potential more sequels for those films as well. Well, those could work as standalone movies even still, but you never know. No, they could turn those into sequels at some point. But who knows when. Ooh, should have gotten hit there. I almost just ran off of that dive, and wow. Just wow. But yeah, they did confirm that they're gonna get the language is gonna be returned to direct the sequel. It's great because I think after the first movie he left Pixar, but he was still involved with working on some stuff like Toy Story 4. But who knows how he's been involved with working on Toy Story 5. I mean, hey, he did direct the third Toy Story, so it's possible. Oh, but yeah, who knows what they'll do for the sequel of Coco 2? They could do anything really. But yeah, and my response to Coco 2 being announced, I'm like, another sequel, okay, because honestly, I'm just at the point now. I'm like, yeah, okay, another sequel. Well, it's not even too much big of a surprise at this point. But yeah, because eventually you just get to the point where another sequel, okay, and you're just yeah, you don't feel mad about it at all. Because I never had a problem with sequels in the first place. It's because you get to tell more of a story with the characters you come to love from the first movie. That is, if it's a movie that you like. But yeah, yeah, Coco, I thought it was okay. It's not the worst Pixar movie I've seen, but I came to like it. I thought it was fine for what it was. I didn't hate it or anything. I've seen the movie a couple times, but never saw it in theaters though. So, hey, I guess I'll be checking out the second one in theaters. Friggin' stop blocking! Here, block off crate that's being thrown towards you. And then now for the big boy. Make that 2. Let me get you. Can I just not get hit by a single attack from you so I can do damage to you? I'm not even shaking both Wiimote nunchuck for that move there. Yeah, I'm sure that I'll probably have better control of that if I was playing with the GameCube controller. He just throws the. I didn't even throw it. He just threw it on his own. My health's at level 4. There are only 3 more left here. So yeah, it's getting close to being fully leveled up there. Right, for our last stage, and I might still do the boss fight. Who knows? Yeah. Destroy all that and into the door we go, and to this section here, which is it's pretty similar to like that one area in Final Egg when you're playing as Amy. Well, one of these doors is the right one, and it's just pure random each time. Well, I think for this one, it's not that. It's always the same one each time. But I'm still gonna open up all of them because to see if there's any items in there. Imagine if the whole arena was just inside this one room. And well, that one opened up this here. But yeah, I think it's always this one, and you can see on the map that it just there's nothing on the map, or just on nothing. And of course it starts breathing fire. Couldn't quite get through in time. But I'm still gonna need this in order for something. Yeah, you know what? Just point this here so I can get rid of these guys so they don't make me drop my water. What if it despawned when they're It's nice that the music didn't stop there. So we're getting a nice moment to hear the music. Okay, here, I was pressing A, but it wasn't letting me jump there. Yeah, there's something over here. There's, yeah, definitely a good long chunk of huge chunk of area there where we could just listen to the music there and not have the battle theme playing. Hey, they're doing it. Oh, there you. There. And I'm gonna put out this fire here to get that. Well, still got it regardless. I didn't even need the pole. I could just dash across. Yeah. Another item. So in a way, the collecting items here are kind of like the the game's version of the metal collecting. So in a way, that this is kind of like this game's version of that. Hey, at least it's all optional stuff as opposed that you don't need to clear the game, but you can if you want to have extra content to backtrack. Gee, I wonder why you didn't say that earlier, Chip. I don't know why you didn't say that earlier. Because seeing Iron Crate's back for a while now, even before Orshamar Night. We even saw one back in Adabat Night, the first stage. But yeah, for bringing that one over, you can do that and you can even bring it with you. Because might as well bring a souvenir. Haha, still bring it with me. But I don't think it's hurting the witches there, unfortunately. Oh my god, I can't, they're cramping all over me here. And, well, since it's just me and the witches, will this work? I don't think it does, so yeah, it's not letting me lock onto them. Yeah, well, it looks like the Iron Crate doesn't make it too much of a difference. Matter though. Might only work when they're just not on fire. Yeah, I guess so. The way I did get to beat him down with the crate, just not when they were on fire. Well, now I get to do that, but I'm just the last enemy. And of course, it wouldn't be the end of a stage without a big enemy. At least just one this time. Oh. Oh, boom. And it's the end of the stage. No more fighting enemies. That's it. And yeah, there's nothing around these parts. But well, you can go pretty far in that. You got all West Wings and out about it night and tomorrow night. It's great. And just a little bit away from getting this upgrade here, but I'll probably get that on my own time. And I guess we probably won't. Probably. I guess I could just do the fight now. But part of me is just thinking about I should just. I should just save it for next time, but. Oh, what the heck? I'll just do it now. So we can just complete all of Shamar. Because after all, it's not really that long of a boss fight. Yeah, let's just do this here. There are no doors in this one on the side that I can open, but there's probably other ones I can open other places, but I'll check that after I finish with the stream. Now to fight the guardian here. Dark Guardian. Which does have a quick time event thing that happens at some point, but yeah, that I don't know exactly how to get that to trigger and hit me right into the rings. Oh, he's teleporting. And saying streaks of lightning. Oh, he's trying to guard himself from me. Oh, couldn't quite block that. What's the matter? You got something on your hammer there? Now you're blocking it as well. But yeah, overall, this is a much easier fight than the HD one, because you're not pushing crates, you're just beating him to death. Yeah, you're finished. I know little girls who are better with a hammer than you. Well, one anyway. And well, with that, we get this. So strength increased a little bit more. And now it's got these two left. And the fifth temple was restored. There. Go. The fifth continent's of storage. Step 2 left. He still doesn't remember a thing, but yeah. Now we can turn into day and night here. Not the one I wanted to select. Bless you, good old man there. Hold us away from the... Why does that have to be during the day? Does that even matter? But I don't really get that, but... Oh well. Also check this. It doesn't really look like the camera angle's changed at all. Or zoomed in or out at all here. But yeah, now all the stuff now is going to Adabat, taking care of that. That stuff there, which I don't need to do anymore. But hey, you know what? Let me at least get to the Gaia Gate so I can. So I can. Mainly so I can just get the. That way I can just access the Gaia Gate whenever I want. So I'll do that, and then I'll do that, and then I'll actually stop. There we go. Got the sun tablet. And said straight to the Gaia Gate, and then that'll be it. And whew. Joe definitely made a lot of progress here. A little more than I needed, but yeah. And okay, so none of these doors opened up, but at least I can go use all the temp gates now. So yeah, that'll be it. So that'll be it for this stream here. So next time on Sonic Unleashed, we shall finish up this game here. So I'll see you all next time.